Florida outdoor living looks great on a postcard, but the reality is a constant battle against intense heat, sudden downpours, and swarms of insects. This chart shows the baseline costs to use your outdoor space. A structurally sound pool enclosure runs $12,000 to over $30,000. But even a smaller patio screen room is a $6,000 to $15,000 investment. When you start requesting quotes for these projects, you'll run into a wall. You'll likely receive 3 bids that look identical on paper, but the actual construction quality behind them couldn't be more different. It's tempting to grab the cheapest estimate and move on, but accepting the lowest bid without checking the underlying specs leaves you with a fragile structure that costs more to repair than you saved. The true cost of a build comes down to 2 specific variables contractors rarely advertise: structural wind load engineering and the chemical makeup of the screen mesh itself. A modern enclosure is a heavily regulated structural addition. Treating it like a simple aesthetic pop-up tent is a quick way to lose thousands in property value the next time a severe storm hits. Florida building codes classify these enclosures as regulated structures, demanding the same level of engineering compliance as the home itself. Before any concrete is poured or aluminum is cut, you have to pay for licensed engineering drawings, structural plans, and municipal permits. That administrative phase alone usually adds $1,000 to $2,000 to the invoice. Look at the left. Frames use heavy-gauge aluminum engineered for 160-mile-per-hour hurricane forces. This weight requires deep concrete footers tied to the home's electrical grid. Internal corner bracing and premium fasteners prevent twisting under wind stress. Additionally, state regulations mandate 48-inch self-latching safety gates. Executing all these specific engineering requirements means your project timeline will stretch out to accommodate multiple state inspections and specialized labor. Paying a premium for a code-compliant build guarantees the structure survives severe weather. The budget-friendly cash-only builder leaves you completely exposed to catastrophic failure when the wind picks up. While the aluminum framing dictates structural survival, the actual screen mesh is where contractors quietly cut corners to artificially lower your final quote. The market is flooded with imported mesh. Some overseas manufacturers add crushed rock fillers into the PVC coating to make the screen feel heavier and more substantial in your hand. But that heavy, rock-filled coating is a mask. It hides a weaker fiberglass core, originally intended for small window screens, which simply isn't strong enough to span the massive, open sections of a patio enclosure. This chart compares authentic Phifer screen to standard imports. Phifer uses a pool-specific fiberglass core that is 50% stronger. Imported coatings cause rapid UV degradation, while Phifer's UV-formulated PVC resists it. Imports fail in 4 years. Authentic mesh endures 10+ years. Shaving 15 or 20% off your initial quote by accepting an imported mesh guarantees you will pay for a full, expensive rescreening years before you should have to. It doubles your lifetime cost. Beyond surviving storms and the harsh sun, a properly engineered enclosure provides daily, passive financial returns. A high-tension, tightly splined premium mesh creates a physical barrier that stops leaves, dirt, and insects from invading your pool's ecosystem. Less organic material in the water translates directly to lower operational costs. You spend less time skimming, replace your filters less frequently, and require fewer chemicals to balance. Enclosures with UV-blocking screens reduce direct sunlight exposure, which keeps temperatures on the pool deck cooler and prevents furniture or decking from fading. Between the sharp drop in maintenance costs and the immediate upgrade in daily usability, the enclosure actively offsets its initial capital outlay over its first 10 years of use. Because these aluminum structures can last up to 20 years, homeowners must weigh the high upfront cost against the long-term impact on their home's resale value. In Florida, especially in planned pool communities, buyers expect to see a screened lanai. A home hitting the market without one operates at a distinct disadvantage. Buyers view the outdoor setup as incomplete. This matrix maps your budget approach. Value maximizers building new pools should budget for the full $30,000 plus engineered enclosure to maximize resale appeal. Renovators rescreening existing frames must never accept the lowest bid without verifying the mesh's origin. Demanding American-made Phifer mesh is non-negotiable for renovations. The decade-long lifespan mathematically neutralizes the slightly higher material cost you pay up front. For buyers on the coast, maximum wind load engineering of 160 miles per hour, and superior salt air corrosion resistance are absolute necessities. Your budget constraints must take a back seat to structural integrity to survive the environment. No matter your profile, always physically check your quotes for specific engineering line items and ensure everything complies with your local HOA guidelines before signing a contract. A screen enclosure is a vital structural defense system for a Florida home. By paying for premium engineering and authentic materials today, you protect both your daily lifestyle and your property's long-term equity.